Hello everyone and welcome back to Clayford. Looking at our first prisoner. Marion is tending his wounds. That's, I guess, pretty okay. Let's actually have a look now what his attributes are. So he hates being a marksman and he hates doing melee attacks. Great. But he is good at construction and loves it. So we're definitely going to keep that up. So let's replace the materials. Don't need textiles in here. It'd be nice if we could give him something to wear. So let's quickly copy that over. Remove this apparel, clothing. There you go. All right. Next thing that we really should figure out, we obviously need a proper prison cell. So, and that I think we're just gonna move from our ground level area here and dig into this direction and then set up that prison cell relatively large, because I'm hoping that we'll be able to convert them a little bit more quickly. Oh, actually, hold on. So we would want to have, actually, let's make it even one wider. So this won't be, hold on, if we're turning this into walls, basically the walls already follow that part right there. So all of this cannot be walls, but just regular path, right? So we'll have walls. Yeah, let's make it a little bit wider. So all of these will become walls, but this will be part of the cell. And then we're removing what we dug up here. Actually, give me 1 second and I'm back. So we're gonna dig that area up here and set later on kind of the walls in the back here. And these two will be where our wooden beams kind of go along. All right, he is doing kind of okay. Stats, hold on. Mood. Very uncomfortable. He is cold. All right, we don't want you to be cold, mate. You should actually be on. And then we copy and paste a fireplace in here. Okay, there we go. Now let's make sure we're high prioritizing the hauling of all the material that we've stripped them down from. Let's also allow, that's not the right one. Allow these. And then make sure we're high prioritizing those as well to be transported. Probably don't have a place to store them. Let's put apparel here, which clothing and hats, and then just all the warfare is in here. Textbooks, holy, oh, interesting. Waste fodder. Oh yeah, all the warfare is already here. And we're also gonna go ahead and expand the zone. Make a bit better use of our area here. All right. So I think the biggest part that we want to do in this episode is actually create that cell and then move our prisoner where he kind of needs to go. I should, Marion, are you constructing this already? Yeah, already working on it. So that's pretty good. And then we should obviously have someone do the recruiting for him. Cannot recruit prisoner. Sign a settle a prison warden role. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Alright, Elotta, actually, I think you'd be a good prison warden, no? So let's see, role. Prison warden. Yep. Because you love the Beechcraft stuff. And then we just make sure you're not hauling anything. Mode is still recovering. We definitely need some armor moving forward. But I'm still glad. Ooh, 1 cattle. Are you wild? You're domestic. Buttercup, I like you. Welcome to the group. I'll set you up to be trained as well. Who is currently our animal handling master? It's Mode. And you are currently... let's call it busy. Alright. So, Marion, you go ahead and collect the cattle. Still doing a good amount of food production. Well, not food, alcohol production. And why is no one actually picking this up? There we go. Now that we do have enough space, that should kind of work. Also have a quick look at the status of our food. Plenty. Now this is technically not good. Because you're rotting in 1 day. Yeah, we're gonna remove the stimulants from here. Decomposing in 5 days. I think that's alright. Even though it's a ton of food. I wish I could set how much to store. Do I really need to store 9 meals for this guy? You still cold? Or are you still cold? Are you wearing summer clothing? Maybe. Alright. Someone go ahead and remove the clothing for him. Dude, put it on. Come on. Tainted summer clothing, tainted winter clothing. Very uncomfortable and cold. Excellent. Alright. Also, nobody has taken this in yet. There we go, Marion. There to the rescue. I very much appreciate that. We can put our first wall in here, if you let me. That's good. And at the same time, we should probably also... I should have done this first. Okay. Taking every other block out. We're also gonna add a wooden door in here. Then we're gonna replace you with the wooden walls. And then that should be kind of safe to work with. Okay. Also can put in another wooden wall here. And obviously we need to dig through that area in order to, well, make that space usable. Can't believe I'm like focusing so much on getting our prisoner a nice cell. Could you please put on your clothing? Can I? Would just be. All right, you know what? If you want to put that on, go. Ah, there we go. Still cold. It's 18 freaking degrees. You shouldn't be that cold, man. You really shouldn't be that cold. Actually, instead of the wooden door, do I have doors, braided door, wicker door. Portal with a view. See who or what is inside. Alright. Kind of need that for our cell. Yeah, that looks about right. And we do have the metal for it. So that's good. That's good. Alright. What else do we need to focus on? How's our research looking? We do actually have enough research to unlock the armorer. There we go. Immediately done. And we're placing it down. And we did say here. Let's remove the smokehouse. Marion is on it right away. I appreciate the effort. And then the armor table won't fit. Of course it won't fit. Why would it fit? So we're going to place it like that. Good. So I'm really hoping that we'll get to that point soon where we can make proper use of that again. Okay. What else? We could turn this area back now. I think I'll want to just refurnish this into the sewing place again. Again, why are you cold? Wearing the item of a dead person. Okay, pause. Also tainted. Can I actually... Oh. Interesting. Alright. I'm going to copy this. We're going to store the tainted clothing over here. And then I'm going to remove that same stuff from here. So we're keeping it all in one corner. Another kettle has arrived. Unnamed this time. And you are wild. We're still gonna tame you. Alright. Any names for the kettle? Let me know. Okay. So. You should actually be transporting this away. Same with this one. And I'm gonna make sure this is on the very highest priority. Because I want him to have a good piece of clothing. Make sure it is the... There we go. We want to keep him, in a sense, happy. Very uncomfortable still. And I guess that happens, mate, when you're trying to attack us. Well, I guess our family. Something like from the Fast and the Furious. Alright, we're gonna remove this bed. Actually, hold on. We're not immediately gonna remove this bed. First, Marion, go ahead and... Oh, you're already working on it. Once you've built this, we're gonna remove this bed. Hopefully, you'll then be... well, less picky. Is pretty picky, I think. Considering he is a prisoner. Marianne, come on. You got this. Good. And now remove the hay sleeping spot. Awesome. There we go. That should help him, ultimately, being a little bit more comfortable. But, you know, future worries. Jonathan, if you don't mind, do this one first. Because then we can build our connecting piece, so to speak, in there. Meaning the wooden beam. There we go. Now they're working on the right stuff. I appreciate that. stick with what you've been doing. And we're adding our wall in here. In addition, remove these pieces now. Good, and he starts with this right away. I appreciate that. Here we go. Add the wooden beam in as well, or at least the plan of it. And you're digging the room. Next one, perfect. Wait, how did that happen? All right. And I think it is basically nighttime. Yep, everyone is about to go to sleep. Winfred. Uncomfortable. Just uncomfortable, I guess. Still cold. Dude. Alright, how do we see the status of the conversion? Recruited 0%. Last attempt failed. Awesome. Really awesome. Butterfly is thin-skinned, delicate. It's important to keep him comfortable. You don't say. Oh. Fortified by human flesh. No, we don't want to do that. I don't think we want to do that. Anyways. Wait. I was like, why is Eva sleeping in the middle of the room? But she's upstairs. Good. Are you still cold, maid? You're still cold. Even though I... What's the... It's 22 degrees in there. 22 degrees, maid. Very uncomfortable. Just uncomfortable. I wonder if I need to give them some activity as well. In all honesty, if... Not that I'm planning on taking prisoner, but being able to give them books to read or something, that could be kind of not... would be kind of nice. But, yeah. Right, we do have 21 research available. So we could technically unlock wooden weaponry. Barrel making could be quite useful. The decoration would probably be better. To make things a little bit more efficient in our rooms. Where are the weapons? Smithing was... Blacksmith is here. And then we could move into these wood carvings. And weaponry, level 2. Those could be nice to make. 3. Then again, it's like... Research level 2 could be good. Stone block cutting, stone carving. I guess we could do that and then sell our stone carvings. That's a rough one. Terraforming, not quite necessary, but could be nice. Cooking in general could also be nice. But yeah, I think we're unlocking the decorative structures. Because then we can turn this into a kitchen. And we're just going to add this entire wall with decorative structures, specifically a wall. Actually, I don't think we can turn this into a kitchen yet. Yet we still have that window in here. Oh man, oh man. Alright, so this is coming along as well. I Might as well go ahead and remove this wall already. Good, good, good. Yeah, making progress. It was a little bit close with the fighting, and I think we will solve this once the armor must be in. It is in. There we go. As I was gonna say, I think we're gonna solve this once we add some additional armor for our people. We would need 6 of them. And I guess 6 light helmets as well. Do we need when do we unlock the metal armor? Okay. So that didn't work. Nope, thank you. War materials. Where are they? Wait, what? Equipment. Armor. Kind of want to get to the plate armor, obviously. Oh, how cool is that? I don't think I've seen that before. I do wonder how you make bone armor. Right, you need an armorer table and armorer 2. The armorer 2 is here, and that will need the next research table. So we might be just working up to that. Marion is kind of working on this. Another beggar. What does that mean? Do you want clothing? Malnourished. Oh, mate. Sorry to hear. Come on, we do have enough food. Sending Jonathan your way. Marion. Oh, actually wearing armor. A helmet. Alright. Give the beggar something. And we want to give you some food, man. Here. Take 2 stews. And a little bit of rough wine. There you go. Except, I'm hoping this will help. Alright. In the meantime, Marion, you're out for hunting. I'm gonna take down the polecats. Maybe at least. I guess maybe not. Doesn't seem to be a good shot. There we go. Let's also try to take down the wolf. What did it say? Ah, the usual. There we go. We're taking down the next one as well, please. Could you just hit him? There we go. Allow this one as well. There's another polecat. It does get hard to see when it rains, but I guess that's okay. There we go. This one's down as well. Let's take this one down too. Oh, perfect. One-shot kill. And then the last one over here. Okay. You're done as well too. And while we're at it, let's take down the fox. Building up our smoked meat supply for the winter that is coming. Alright, you can haul this one or this one. Sure. Oh, nice. So all of this is done, which means I can now go ahead, remove all the outer walls and the inner walls too. Hidden stash. Yeah, I know I can't open it yet. Research is available. 15. As for the barrels, could be useful. That could be so freaking useful. I'm gonna risk it. Famous last words, right? I appreciate you guys working so late. And it seems like we're out of wood. So let's go ahead and chop down a few trees. You can go, both of you can go, you as well. Let's remove you too. Not the baby trees. Hoping they grow up and provide us with a little bit of more stuff. And actually, you guys need to disappear. And while we're at it, that tiny tree there too. Alright, there's another fox running around. Nothing to worry about, I guess. Winfred, how's your progress going? Slept in a prison cell +1. Also failed. Wait. That makes sense, because it wasn't selected anymore. Alright. So that's coming along pretty well. Gonna put wooden flooring in already. Obviously that all depends on us getting more trees. And somebody has been chopping. Mode. Well done. Tedious diet. I'm sick of eating the same few meals day in and day out. Where's the variety? Okay, kind of cool. I like that. I like that. Wow. All right. So we need more food variety. How would we get more food variety? Still haven't seen any other bushes spawning. Stuff that I haven't seen before. I take it back. I stand corrected. Gooseberries. Reminds me of The Witcher. Lilac and gooseberries. Okay, so you're picking that up. And that should also mean, actually. Where is it? No, not in here. Obviously here. Nope, we can't plant them. Interesting. And I missed that message, whatever it was. Excellent. Winfred. Still 0%. Is someone trying to recruit you? I actually don't know. Because I do remember initially they said you needed the Gauler, like not the Gauler, the prison warden workspace to make all of this work out. But do you? Can't you go ahead and... What about Jonathan? No, escort to cell and strip. Strange. How does this work? Let's see if we can't figure that out here. So it won't be gameplay tips. Well, maybe actually. Event types, equipment, maybe under here. Nope. Game speed, job, schedule, probably under prisoner. Prison, warden, I guess, requires room. Settler has their own private chamber, we got that. Speechcraft 10, we got that. Room should contain, oh, that's level 2. Huh. Housing for guests deprived of their liberty. Interesting way of phrasing it. Oh. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I did not do that. Here, you get 2 times during the day, 2 hours each. And I'm hoping... Where are you actually? Are you preparing food? Here. There we go, mate. Recruiting attempt successful. 9%. Sweet. Alright. And this is coming along too. Merchant. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff made. Makes me also think that you guys don't just clutter my space. Let's quickly go ahead and put down a merchant stall. I can't quite see the entrance. There we go. Marianne, I know you're constructing other stuff. Let's have you quickly do the merchant stall. Need more wood. So let's go ahead and chop some wood. Gonna do it a little bit differently again. Instead of massive deforestation, we pick random trees out of them all. The dead ones can all go. All right. That's actually not too bad. Here we go. And technically, I mean, that room is basically done. So what we should be doing is slowly relocate. Put this right next to the door. Nah. Put it in the other corner. And then we're gonna move the bed down. Nope. Relocate, please. The bed can go right next to it. And then the prison stash. I wonder if we should duplicate it. What happens if... No, we should be able to just relocate it. Prison stash here. And then the prison cell marker. I'll actually just add on this side. Oh, you guys aren't coming. All right, all right. Jonathan, off you go. I guess you need to have that first for them to actually come in. But I can see like another one right next to there, like a caravan thing somewhere around here. Oh, look at that. We also tamed the cattle. Wait, where did they go? Here. Jonathan is on his way. Let me see what you got made. Ah. Okay. Okay. Now I know why you didn't come to town. It's Smithing 14, that's kind of good. Oh, marksman 16, I like that. And intellectual. What do we need? Well, I would say not you. Oh, you do like tailoring though. But we already have a tailor. Botany. Oh, botany would be good, I think. Intellectual and medicine. So I kind of like the botany person. You, animal handling 15, also not too bad. Could definitely make some use of you. Let me actually briefly cancel and pause so we can have a look in here. And you know what? I'm going to leave that for the next episode. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.